Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a makeup tutorial and I have my muse for today, my friend Simi Harper. Simi's so pretty and she has such a beautiful smile. So yeah, I'm glad we agreed to do this makeup play date. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, you just know by now you should subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button as well so I know that you like this video. Also leave a comment just so I know what you think about this video. It's been so long since I did a makeup tutorial on this channel, but I'm so glad to be bringing that back. Also to say that I'm a makeup artist, so book me if you're in Dublin. Okay, so I'm just carving Simi's brows now, and I'm just taking out some hair residue on the underneath and at the top of the brows. So I just like the brows to look very natural, so I don't take out so much. So now I'm using the CN micellar water and I'm just going to use that to clean her face. This is just basically the skin prep process. So I'm going to use this to just wipe all over her face with a cotton pad. Don't need any effort when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention. When you say you love me, I seem to ascend to the heavens above, where we fall in love. I don't know what I would do. Next, I'm moisturizing Simi's face with the CN gentle cleansing milk. So I'm just going to use that to moisturize her face. Her skin is quite smooth, by the way, so like it was just really easy for me to work on her face. I had to make sure that I rubbed it deep into the pores of the skin so her face could stay moisturized. Just need your company, don't need too much, just your simple loving, it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning I wake to. Next, I'm going to be using the Sultan Protector Moisturize SPF. I got this from Boots. The other products I got from Pennies. Was it Pennies or Little? Anyway, so I used this just in case we were going to step outside and take pictures in the sun, just so her skin can stay protected from the rays of the sunlight. Who knows how far we go? Don't you know that all that I need? Next, I'm using a liquid primer and it's called Primed for Life. I got this at Primark. Very inexpensive and very effective as well. Next, I'm going in with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. I've had this one from Nigeria, but like I actually just got it restocked and it's very nice. Like it's really good on the skin and it really just keeps your face primed. Just like the moisturizer, I'm also applying this in circular motions so it can go into the skin. Now this is a new set of brushes that I got and I'm going to use some Always on the Glow oil. So I just took one of the brushes, just a small brush, and I'm using that to gently apply some glow oil on her skin. Next, I'm applying some foundation. This is some matte foundation from Maybelline, I think, Super Stay, and I'm just mixing that with the black opal and liquid illuminator, the NYX one, and I'm just going to mix them on a palette and then just apply on her skin and blend in with a beauty blender.
When using a beauty blender, you just want to make sure that your beauty blender is wet and has absorbed moisture already, so it's ready to go. And then I just dab it on the skin, putting the product on the skin. And if I'm not using a beauty blender, I just use a brush and I will take that round in circular motions just to get the foundation on the skin, and just so there's no crack. Like, you just want to make sure that everything is very smooth and well blended out. I took some of that black opal foundation and I used a small brush just to apply some contour to the face to give it a bit of a lift. I'm going to be applying the highlights very soon, but I just like to do my contour first just so I can just have a bit more structure before the highlight comes in. The next thing I'm going to be applying is some blush, and to do that I'm using this palette that I got from Nigeria. I actually had someone send this one to me because I just couldn't find any nice one here that wasn't so expensive. So I used this to do lips as well as blush, and it's just really soft on the face and I just love the feel. Just look at the beautiful effect of that blush. It has given the face a bit more warmth, and I like the fact that it's just been contoured a bit but not too much. Next, I'm applying the Zekel Second Skin concealer, and I'm using two shades. One is honey, that's the first one, and then the second one that I used was creamy ivory. You can use any one basically, but like these are the ones I brought from Nigeria. Most of my products I brought from Nigeria. And here I'm using a smaller brush to get into the smaller corners of the eye. Sometimes I could do that, other times I just use a beauty blender all through. But I mean, like, it's your choice. You can choose to use a small brush or a beauty blender. I'm now applying the lighter shade, Creamy Ivory, and this is just to give the face a bit more lift, just so like some areas can be more highlighted than some others. It's just supposed to go from a darker tone to a lighter tone. So we have the foundation, which is the darkest tone, and then we have the first shade of concealer, and then we have this one just around the tear duct region and forehead. So I'm also using a small brush to apply underneath the eyes, just because that's just like a small area and I just want to make sure everything is covered. Just take a look at that beautiful skin finish. Now I'm applying some powder just to set the face a bit before I use a translucent powder. So I just used a small brush and then I used one of my powder palettes and just applying some powder on the skin, just so the concealer just sits right before we apply anything else on it. The next product I'm applying is a Zaron Oil Control translucent powder. So I'm just putting this on the T-zones, or like basically the places where I applied some concealer, just so the face is baked and it just looks a lot better. Next up is the brows, and I just wanted to just hold down her brows a bit, so I used some Cantu edge control, and I just set that with some translucent powder, and it just basically, like, this is just basically how I like to do my brows. I know it's very surprising that I do my brows a bit late. You know, I know some people like to do their brows first, but like I just prefer to do the whole skin first, just so it's like it has a more flawless finish. So I'm setting it now just to take out some of the oil, and then I'm going to be using a brush to just brush off the residue of the powder, and afterwards I will draw the brows. Done drawing the brows, and now it's time to highlight the brows, and I'm using one of those concealers that I used just so the brows can have a bit more lift. I basically don't like to highlight the top of the brows so it can look a bit more natural, and I draw my brows in strokes so it can actually look like your hair, like actual hair. So yeah, that's next. I'm applying some mascara on her lashes just so the lashes can have a bit more volume before I apply the false lashes. So sometimes I have to raise the eyelids up just so I can get into the hair. I was trying to create a very natural look for her eyes, so I didn't really want to put some eyeshadows, so I just put some powder and then I went into a gel liner. She chose purple. I had different colors, so she just chose purple, and then that's just what I was working with, just trying to create something a bit more artistic. Yeah, a bit more artistic. So like this is just basically my go-to look when I don't want to do too much on my eyes, but still I want my eyes to pop. And voila, look how the eyes turned out. Next, I'm using some dual glue. I actually got this from Penny's, and I'm just using this to apply some false lashes on her lashes, her original lashes. She didn't want this because she just felt like it was looking like an umbrella on her eyes, but I just felt like it would just be a good idea just to really highlight the eye. So the next thing I did was to do the lips. I lined the lips with a darker shade of lipstick. I was kind of like going for a nude lip look, but like I just didn't want it to be too nudie. And I was also trying to just work with the color of her shirt, but not making the whole thing the same color. But yeah, you see what I came up with in the end. Anytime I'm doing lipstick, I sometimes just like to give the Cupid bow like a bit more depth, and Simi was just really surprised at the look. So yeah, I guess she's not used to this type of lip look, but yeah, I actually thought it was quite nice and cute. Look at her face.
Lazy Sunday mornings, hiding under covers. I don't mind staying in with you. Play your favorite movie, laying right beside me. I don't mind when it's just us two. That corner coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
Yes, these lips are definitely giving. Period. Next thing I did was just to apply some gloss on it. I've had this gloss since I was in Nigeria. I don't even remember when I got it, but it's so nice. I just haven't found a replacement for it. It's like the best gloss I've ever bought.
Next to me on rainy days, just need your company. Don't need too much, just your simple love and it's everything. The simple joy of hearing your voice every morning. I wake to a kiss on my face. So I don't need too much, just your simple love and it's everything.
Next, I'm just going to dust off the translucent powder with some regular powder from my powder palette. And I'm putting light shades at the top, just where I had lighter shades of concealer, and the darker shades just around the face, just basically giving the face lift and more contour, but just giving this like a powder highlight, you know.
When you're away, don't need any effort. When we are together, we always have fun throughout the day.
What? Look at that skin, girl. I know Simi was definitely feeling the face, but Shakara will not allow her.
The heavens above, where we fall in love. I don't know what I would do without you, because all I need is you. Make me fly to the clouds.
So at this point I did more powder contour, and I was just trying to make the nose look a little smaller, and Sima was just here arguing that her nose is not big. But anyway, nobody's saying your nose is big. It is what it is, girl. Yeah. And now I used some orange eyeshadow to apply some powder blush. So I just always like to do like liquid blush and powder blush, just so it can just really pop and just give the face some nice warmth.
Can't imagine living life
if we were to go separate ways.
Went back into my mascara just to give the under eyes a bit more volume, so the lashes under her eyes were just not giving, you know, so I just needed it to give. I know she's gonna come for me when she watches this video, but anyway, yeah, so I just needed to get some more volume under the lashes. And now I'm going to use some Tara setting spray. After the setting spray dried, I used some FBC Beauty Glow Dust just to give the face a bit more highlight and just to pop the T-zones. I put some on the cheekbones, some on the forehead, and some on the nose bridge and on the chin as well.
On a coffee shop we like to go. Late night walks with you to take me home. With you I never feel alone.
Ta-da! And this is the finished look, guys. Look how gorgeous this makeup turned out. Just take a look at the highlights, the contour, the blush, everything just came together perfectly. And I love her contacts. Simi's face is just, oh my god, so easy to work with. I swear, I'm definitely just going to be doing more makeup tutorials with her face. She's going to be my muse, she already knows. So yeah, this is the look that we finally ended up with. I hope you guys liked this look, and I hope that you liked this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Also leave a comment so I know what you think about this video. Let me also know your recommendations for future videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next video. But till then, au revoir.
Walking to the market, strolling hand in hand, exchanging letters when you're away. Don't need any effort when we are together. We always have fun throughout the day. I'll do anything to get your attention. When you say you love me, I seem to ascend to the heavens above, where we fall in love. I don't know what I would do without you, because all I need is you. Make me fly to the clouds.